Tau Banglamu 685 morning show nei fo tai au le so lulu na to ia le so lusu tasi nei o le masina o kuso. Pero ta o le taimi solo se taimi o le tai au nei mo le avano e talanoaga i mo se tasi nei o alo tamaitai talavou o le Atunu'u sa o tauina le tele o lona soifua i Samoa nei. Malanga atu lea mau e Atunu'u mau o te roa fo'i i olo o silofia le to tele o i lātou o le ngā rurue whai paanga wa tasi le tamaitai o Virginia to le bai. Se tasi o alo tamaitai talavou. O le fo'i ia ua mauanunga maua e tūlanga e peona iailo na ia fo'i soi fua tautua i te tono Amerika. Ia maise, o le malanga mai e i Samoa nei, ma fesoa soani le tele o nisi au nanga, ia masalo le au o ili Talanoaga nei tai au. Talofa Virginia, good morning. Ma loro se fō maruia.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Ia, o mai o nei tai au.
Yeah, it's doing great. Le manguia whaftai.
Yeah, and very busy schedule. Wow.
Yes, and it's a blessing to do that.
Okay. What are you doing here this time?
I'm over here just trying to put some help in for our community. One of my biggest projects I'm working on right now is called the RSO Movement for Education, and really is focusing on furnishing computer rooms for schools who are in low-income areas, such as in the rural areas and here in Samoa, and then also their library, furnishing books and making sure that they have up-to-date information or books that they can read and learn.
Okay. Virginia, before we move on to some of my questions prepared for you, tell us more about yourself, right from the beginning, before you moved to the States.
You didn't warn me about this one, but okay. So here's a short summary of that. I was born here in Atunu'u Hospital in 1982, and I attended Ma'alifa Primary School, also Vaivase Primary School. I grew up in Mataututa, and then from there I attended Leififi, and then since I didn't make it to the Kolisi College, you go to the other Leififi, the brown uniform.
Yeah.
And then from there, I finished up my 9th grade here in Pesenga College. And then I did the whole 10th year in 97, and then I left for the States in 98. So I grew up here in Mataututa, and then also Salimoa. Also live in Mapsangafo for quite some time with my parents. I attended Pavaya Elementary School there. And then again moved to the States. My dad just had a bigger vision for us for education.
Malova Virginia, tell us more about your, what are you doing in the States at the moment?
In the States, I actually own a company called Worldwide Safety. It's actually a third-party safety consulting company to help facilitate safety in the workplaces and also make sure that everybody gets to go home to their families in construction and also any type of business in that facet. And we do training there. We do all different things that, over here in Samoa, you call it MSEAL. And so we're big on that there. We also owned portable restrooms out there. We do fencing, temporary fencing, the temporary bathrooms that people use there for their events and also doing construction. And we have security. We have elevator operators out there. I own To'alepai Production, which is signed with a bona fide reggae band, which you'll get to see them again here in November during the fashion show. And then I open up the fashion show to help facilitate designers from the islands so that they can have a different platform other than just the islands here. And I focus on the low-income designers.
So you're doing really well in the States.
We all have ups and downs. It's just a different level of struggle with business. But, I'm grateful and very blessed to be able to have the means to help.
Okay. Virginia, mo I tātou tangata ia matamata mai mo mai tūlanga pēna ia. O lau te mana tua na, you had a fashion show last year, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, tell us more about that.
Yeah, so last year, before COVID happened, I visited here in Samoa and actually saw the many talents that we have in the designing facet of things when I went to the market, and also just around how our people are selling things off the street. And also, the little cubicle that they have or area that they do have at the makeki.
Yeah.
And I wished that they only have the same opportunity that we have in America, that there's so many options they can actually make money. But then I also look at the fact that when they sell that one dress, so a lot of time they sell it to the one person that also may be one aikalafu too.
Yeah.
So how can they make more ofu or more dresses or more of that thing to make sure it maintain income for them? So then the idea came, I'm a business person, just not a designer by any means or anything like that. So I understand what I can help my people with. And that's how the Las Vegas Pacific Fashion Show was born. So I came here to last year and actually open up that nonprofit, and to help designers, not the one with the names already. They already have the funds, they have the means, but how can we help the poor people? They always say that poor become poor and then the rich stay rich. So my focus really is just designers who need the platform and don't have the knowledge of how to expand themselves. And so I created the fashion show here so that they can have a taste of what it could be when they come to Las Vegas. And then I took some of the people here, the designers that were in our board, and joined our association to Vegas. And they actually attended the fashion show in April, this past April. And I was so happy because the Divas of Samoa, which are also from here, they took the whole show. They actually won the show and whatnot. And so with that opportunity, not only they're now exposed to America and somewhat in that platform, but also now the winners, and they're writing an article about the show come October publication on the Vogue magazine and the Elle magazine, which are the top two magazines well known in the States for fashion. And so they're able to be exposed. So again, it's just a platform for designers and even models to be exposed in those careers of their choice.
Oh, that's amazing. So there's upcoming show again this coming November here.
Yes, it's going to be November 29th, and it's going to be at Tongai Mato.
Okay. Bettina, what motivates you to come and give it back to our people here, our community?
Yes, I believe that success is finding what we can give and how many lives we can bless, rather than how much money we can make. I believe that money will always come if you just continue to do the right thing, and also just to reach back. And there's a thing that we always have to remember our roots and where we came from. So I'm grateful for the upbringing that I have, because I am able to have compassion for our people that are struggling at the same time. And so having that experience, and grew up in nothing and eating, no lunch, walking to school with no shoes, and and all those things, and we dealt with that, and living in a house where we don't have walls, humble me to understand that we gotta help everybody. And I just wish that for the people that I have touched and helped, that they will pay it forward. And not only that, but for the kids.
Wow, that's amazing. Good testimony. I didn't know that you have some of fans on our show. They say hi from Vegas. They're watching you now.
Oh, Lord. They're 4 hours ahead. Never mind, they're awake now.
So when are you going back?
Thursday.
Tomorrow?
Yes.
Because today is Wednesday.
That's right. Returning tomorrow.
Malo, thank you so much for your time. It's a blessing to have you on our show this morning. And your
I'm
testimony.
so proud of you, too. You made something out of yourself, and you took it to the next level, and I'm so very proud of you.
Thank you so much.
This is amazing.
So what's your word of encouragement to our young people out there?
I just want to, tell them, like I tell every other show I've been on, is that you got to believe in yourselves. You got to believe that you can be anything, and don't let what you see here in the islands limit your dreams. If you believe that you can be a millionaire, I promise you that as long as you do, no matter how many other people that pulls you down and tell you cannot make it, even parents too, I learned that some of the parents, and my parents did the same thing. They didn't see any other thing other than going to school, get a college degree.
Yeah.
But I can tell you I don't have a degree. And, not to get my head big, but I believe that if you truly believe in that, what you want, you can attain anything. But you got to make sure that you give all the glory and everything to God, who gave it to us all.
Virginia, last one. Tell us more about that band, your band, Bonafide, Family.
Yeah, Bonafide. I met them about a year and a half ago in Las Vegas doing a show. And I was very amazed with the talent that they have. They're a reggae band from Montego Bay in Jamaica. And so we have 2 different CDs that we're going to get released here shortly. But they're going to be back. They were here last year with the Jets when I brought them here. But they'll be back here in November show to close the fashion show.
Virginia, someone was Coco Samoa, one of your Vegas fans.
Coco Samoa. Oh, I got plenty there at my office, so just let me know who you are. If you're on my Facebook, you can message. You can come there. I got plenty at the house.
Anyways, thank you so much, Virginia. I'm looking forward to have you again when you're coming back in November.
Yep. I thank you so very much, dear, for having me here.
Yeah, okay. Virginia Talabai. Beona e whaafonga matala atu ia le talaanga o le fo'i Alo Tamaitai talavou o le Atunu'u. E ni whai ngō fie fo'i ia lana ia upbringing a maisel tonong whai tulanga peona tau mwhai mai eile so I fua. No degree, businesswoman. Ai alo whai tangata Samoa. Whautai mai mua mal whaafonga mai le taro. Taro se ati whaafianga nei tai au.